Vasudevaya. Anang Sthirajangamanang Prajapati Namasi Sambhavishnu Divokasang Devo Divasyutanang Parayanang Nauriva Majjato Apsu. Translation by Srila Prabhupada. My Lord, you are the original generator of all living entities, stationary or moving, and you are also the generator of the Prajapatis. O my Lord, as a boat is the only hope for a person drowning in the water, you are the only shelter for the demigods, who are now bereft of their heavenly position. Thus ends the Bhakti Vedanta purpose of the 8th canto, 17th chapter of the Srimad Bhagavatam, entitled Supreme Lord Agrees to Become Aditi's Son. Shuka Uvacha Itham Virincha Stuta Karma Virya Pradurva Bhuva Amruto Bhuradityan Chaturbhuja Sankha Gadabja Chakra Isangavasa Narinayate Khyana. Translation by Srila Prabhupada. Sukadeva Goswami said, after Lord Brahma had thus spoken, glorifying the Supreme Lord's activities and prowess, this Supreme Personality Godhead, who is never subject to death like an ordinary living being, appeared from the womb of Aditi. His 4 hands were decorated with a conchal, club, lotus, and disc. He was dressed in yellow garments, and his eyes appeared like the petals of a blooming lotus. Amruta Bhu is significant in this verse. Lord sometimes appears like an ordinary child taking bath, but this doesn't mean that he is subject to birth, death, or old age. One must be very intelligent to understand the appearance and activities of the Supreme Lord in his incarnations. This is confirmed in Bhagavad Gita 4.9. Janma karmam same divyam evam joveti tattataha. One should try to understand that the Lord's appearance and disappearance and his activities are all divyam or transcendental. Lord has nothing to do with the material activities. One who understands the appearance, disappearance, and activities of the Lord is immediately liberated. After giving up his body, he never again has to accept a material body, but is transferred to the spiritual world. Tekta deham punarjanmaneti mangeti so Arjuna. So, the same thing is repeatedly said. Here, the Sukadeva Goswami said the same thing. The word Prabhu is significant in this verse. Lord sometimes appears like an ordinary child taking bath, but it doesn't mean that he is subject to birth, death, or old age. One must be very intelligent to understand the appearance, the activities of the Supreme Lord in his many, many incarnations. This is confirmed in Bhagavad Gita 4.9, Janma karmam same divyam evam joveti tattvata. One should try to understand that the Lord's appearance, disappearance, and his activities are all divyam, transcendental. You understand? The Lord has nothing to do with the material activities. One who understands the appearance, disappearance, the activities of the Lord, immediately liberated. After giving up his body, never again has to accept a material body, but is transferred to the spiritual world. Tekta deham punarjanmanaiti sammangeti Arjuna. This is the perfection of, supreme perfection of a human life or human birth. To understand Krishna in Tattva, to get him, to know him, to understand him, and to get him. Labdha sudlavidam bahusamavan. Manasya marthada manitya mapiya dhira. Tyakta purnam datedan papedan mrittu javat nishraya saya visaya khalu sarvatra syat. Isn't it? Understood? 11th canto, Srimad Bhagavatam. Labdha sudlovidam bahusambhavante. After undergoing lots of species of life, one gets the rarely achieved human birth. It's rarely achieved birth, dullabha. What is the purpose of this birth? Arthada. Purpose is arthada. That means to get paramartha, supreme. Artha, paramartha, eva fifth purusartha, eva dharma, artha, kam, moksha. That is Krishna Bhakti. Do you understand? That is Krishna Bhakti. Pure Krishna Bhakti, Prem Bhakti. Prem Bhakti is Paramartha. Do you understand? This human birth is meant for that. This birth is not meant for eating, sleeping, defending, and mating, running after this. Do you understand? Not meant for that. Because in any place it is available. Easily available. Without much effort available. Isn't it? Without much effort it is available. Swarge naraka eva cha dehinam jatata dukam tasman netsate tad buddha. Many places in Srimad Bhagavatam you will find this has been said. If you go to heaven, go to hell, any planetary system, these 14 planetary systems, it is available. You understand? There's material enjoyment. Without any effort, it is available as dukkha, misery is available. Does anybody want misery? Trying to get it? Is anybody trying to get? But why does it come to you? Nobody wants dukkha. Janma, mrityu, jara, vyadhi. These are dukkha, miseries. Nobody wants. Because very miserable, painful. But still why it comes to you? It has already been allotted to you according to your prarabdha karma. Do you understand? According to your previous karma, these things are already allotted to you. Do you understand? Allotted to. Some dukkha, some sukha. Some happiness and these miseries. Janma mrityu jara vyadhi. Birth, death, old age. These is already allotted according to your prarabdha karma. So it must come to you. Without effort it will come. As without effort the miseries come, death comes, birth comes, old age comes, disease comes. Similar, without effort the material enjoyment will come to you. Why are you making so much effort? Why are you toiling so hard like an ass, day and night? Such foolishness. Such foolishness you should understand. Surge narakaiva cha dehinam jatata dukham tasman netsate tad buddha. One is really Buddha, really intelligent, really wise, really learned. He'll never run after this. He knows this thing. No. Because it's already allotted. It will come. Without effort, why should he make effort? So for what purpose one should make effort? Getting this really achieved human birth, one should make effort for Krishna Bhakti Paramartha. Only thing needed, nothing else. Tasaiva heto prayatetu kovida. Nalabhyate jadhamatan uparjadho. Uparjadho. Higher planetary system, neither planetary system. Talabhyate dukhavadanyata sukham. Kalena sarvatra gavira rangasa. Srimad Bhagavatam says. Do you understand? Hello? Why don't you follow it? This is verse, first canto. Without any effort, everybody gets dukkha, misery. And material happiness also is mixed. You have performed some mixed karma, some pious activities, some sinful activities, impious activities you have performed. Previous karma. So accordingly, these are allotted to you. Some material happiness, material distress, miseries are there. Without effort it will come. অতএব 14 লোকে দুর্লভ তল্লভ্যতে দুঃখবদন্যত সুখম কালেন সর্বত্র গভীর রঙ্গসা. One is really intelligent, learned. He must make effort to get that Paramartha Bhakti, Krishna Bhakti, which is very, very rare in these 14 planetary systems. It's rare. 14 planetary, wherever you may go, you'll get. This material happiness is there, distress is also there. Do you understand? Dehino jatatha dukham tasman nechate tad buddha. Many places in Srimad Bhagavatam, this has been said. Many places. As dukha, miseries are there, similarly, material happiness, enjoyment is also there, according to one's prarabdha karma. One is real Buddha, learned, intelligent, wise. He never makes effort for this. Only makes effort how to develop Krishna Bhakti. That is the purpose of this really achieved human birth. To understand Krishna in Tattva, to get him. Do you understand? That is the supreme success of human birth, supreme perfection of human birth. Manava dharma labhya, dullava manava dharma labhya sansare, Krishna na bhajinu dukha, kahibu kahare. We are singing that song, Mahajana. Mahajana song. Do you follow? Dullava manava dharma labhya sansare, Krishna na bhajinu dukha, kahibu kahare. You have gotten the really achieved human birth, but not doing Krishna bhajan. So, not doing Krishna bhajan. So, very, very, leading a very, very miserable life. Sadhus see misery here. You understand? Sadhus see misery here. This person has gotten really achieved human birth, but not doing Hari bhajan. So, leading a very miserable life. They are leading a very miserable life. Do you understand? সংসার করি মিছে গলা কাল, লাভ না হইল কিছু, ঘটিল জঞ্জাল. So much attachment to this material world. Do you understand? Material attachments, very strong glue. Very strong glue. Never separated. Very strong. So much attachment. Isn't it? Developed so much attachment, very strong attachment to this material world. What is this material world? What is this world? কিসের সংসার এই ছায়াবাজি প্রায় ইহাতে মমতা করি বুঝা দিলে যে what is this? You such a fool, don't you understand? What is this সংসার? What is this material world? This is only TV show, nothing else. Film show in a white sheet of cloth. Just so Baba, nothing else. Isn't it? Jagadatma. And you have developed attachment for this show, film show, TV show. Maitreya Rishi, you have developed attachment for this show. It's not factual at all. Just wasting your valuable human life. Ayoti Orpodin, very short span of life. And you have been wasting it. Such a fool. Only you are, what you say, making yourself entangled more and more and more and more. Do you understand? The knots becoming more tighter. The more you develop attachment to this material world, this knot will become tighter. Yes, this net. This is like a net. You are captured in this net. Do you understand? Very strong net. Material net. Do you understand? Capture. Now just flapping inside the net, you cannot get way out, how to get out of it. Just flapping. No way out. This is your ultimate gain now, nothing else. Do you understand? গর্ধবের মতো আমি করি পরিশ্রম কার লাগে অত কর না ঘুচির like an ass day and night, toiling hard, but cannot understand for whom I am doing all these things, whom I am toiling so hard, for whom? কেহ সুখ নাহি দিবে পুত্র পরিবার, for your this body, those who are related to the body, your wife, your son, your daughter, your friends, your kids and kin, material relatives, toiling so hard day and night. And day by day, the knots are becoming much tighter, much tighter, much tighter. No way out now to get it out. Do you understand? দিন যায় মিছা কাজে নিশা নিদ্রা বসে নাই ভাবি মরণ নিকটে. Whole daytime you spend toiling hard, earning money, thinking of money, brighter than sunshine, sweeter than honey. This thought only, nothing. And the whole night time you spend either in sleep or in sexual enjoyment. Best. Day is spent in this way, night is spent in this way. Never thinking that you are going closer, approaching closer to the death. Yes, death. ভালো মন্দ খাই হেরি পরিচিন্তাই নাই ভাবি দেহ ছাড়িব কোন দিন. Making so many arrangements how to eat very palatable dishes, laddu, rasgulla, sweet rice, farman, chicken. That is chicken. What do you say? Chicken. What do you say? Chicken? What? Fried chicken. Fried chicken. Liquor? Day and night, 24-hour liquor. Drink, dine and dance. Isn't it? ভালো মন্দ খাই হেরি পরিচিন্তায়ন. To eat palatable dishes, making arrangement for this, to put on nice dresses, very nice dresses to attract the opposite sex, then to see all beautiful things, isn't it? Just spending your time in this way. But you are not thinking that death is just coming closer to you. When I have to leave this body, you are not thinking of this thing. Deho geho kolotradir chinta abirato, jagikse hrudaye buddhi kori hoto, always thinking of this body, home, heart, wife, son, daughter, so-called friends, kids and kin, not thinking Krishna. Manmana bhava. Krishna says only think of me. Keep me in your mind, but you are not thinking. You are thinking of these things. Your intelligence is completely polluted intelligence now because you are not thinking of Krishna. Do you understand? This is the condition. Here, this conditioned soul who has forgotten Krishna, who has not established relationship with Krishna, who has not put Krishna in the platform of love. Krishna is the only object of love. Pridhir Vishoy. He has not put Krishna in the platform of love. He has put his body, those are related to the body, his wife, his son, his daughter, friends, etc. You understand? But what is the ultimate consequence of this body? Bhasma krumi vistha hobe. Bhasma krimi vistha hobe. Isn't it? Do you follow? If we burn the body, then you will become plump. ashes, or worms will eat it. They will, jackals, wolves, vultures, they will eat and pass through. So this is the ultimate consequence of this body. Huh? Do you understand? It will be ashes, or stool, or the worms. Huh? And you have developed so much attachment to the body and this body relationship. Huh? The ultimate of this body is this. Then you think of what is the condition of this persons, those who are related to this body. When this body is finished, then where are they now? The relationship is finished, destroyed. It's temporary, but you have eternal loving relationship, perfect. Eternally perfect loving relationship with Krishna. Do you understand? And you have not developed that relationship, not developed attachment towards him. Do you understand? You have developed this material, temporary relationship, material relationship, but daily relationship. What's consequence is this? You are such a fool. Huh? অতএব মায়া মোহ ছাড়ি বুদ্ধিমান নিত্য তত্ত্ব কৃষ্ণ ভক্তি করুন সন্ধান. Maharaja says, therefore give up this delusion, maya moho aham mameti. Ata griha khetra sutartha bite janasya mohoyam aham mameti. This is moha, aham mameti, I and mine. Give up this I and mine. Which buddhiman, which intelligent person. Please give up this thing. Now, inquire about that eternal tattva, Krishna Bhakti, for which this really achieved human birth I have gotten. Do you understand? Do you follow? So Maharaja says, Hari Hari Vifale Janama Goainu, Manusya Janma Paya, Radha Krishna Na Bhajya, Janya Sunya Viswa Khai. Isn't it? Napanda Sakasari. Getting human birth, if it doesn't do Radha Krishna bhajan, willingly is taking poison, isn't it? Willingly taking poison, deliberately taking poison. Golokir Premadhan, Harinam Sankirtana, Ratina, Janmiloke Netai, isn't it? This Harinam Sankirtan doesn't belong to this material world. It belongs to Golokha Premadhan. Why are you not attracted towards it? Why have you not developed attraction towards it? So sweet, so nectarian. Do you understand? Sansara bisanole divani sihyat jole budaite na koi nu paye. Such a fool. Day and night, you are in a frying pan, isn't it? In a frying pan afflicted with three tapas. Adhyatmika, Abhidaivika, Adhibhautika. As if in a frying pan, day and night. Your heart is burning, 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 burning. Head is burning, burning, burning. Isn't it? You are not making any effort to extinguish this heat, this fire. Such a fool. This is Krishna bhajan. What he says? Chetadarpana marjanam bhava mahadavagni nirvapanam sriya kairava chandrika vitaranam vidyavadhu jivanam. This is Mahaprabhu says. To extinguish this fire, this heat, you have to do Hari Bhajan, Krishna Sankirtan. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama. You understand? Then it will extinguish this worldly fire like this forest fire. You understand? All are burning. This is the only means, no other means. And this is the purpose of this really achieved human birth to do. হরিভজন ভজিব বলিয়া আছে সংসার ভিতরে বলিয়া রহিলে তুমি অবিদ্যার হয়। You have come here to do bhajan, but out of ignorance you have forgotten it. The sadhu, Mahajanas come, Shastra says this thing, they remind you. Do you understand? They remind you. And this is the only means. And this is soothing balm for this blazing fire. Do you understand? This is like pouring of torrential rains, water to extinguish this fire. Do you understand? No other means. Do you follow me? So this life is meant for this. You should understand. Don't run after this eating, sleeping, defending, and waiting. All other species, they all do it. In any species of life, it is available. You may go to the heavenly planet, you may go to the nethermost planet, Narcoin 24 planets, wherever you go. You have this thing, eating, sleeping, defending, waiting, without any effort, it is available. Any species of life, it is available, isn't it? Even a worm in the stool does so, isn't it? That if you getting such really achieved human birth, do so, then what is the difference between the worm in the stool and yourself? Kruminam kyodantaram. Must understand. God has been given to you. Chance has been given to you to understand Krishna in Tattva. To achieve Paramartha Krishna Bhakti, to get Krishna, who is Purna Brahma, completely full. Getting home, you'll feel no deficit at all, no incompleteness, because it's completely full. It's Purna Brahma. You understand? One who doesn't do so is just wasting his valuable human life. Kukur sukor paay, jivan bitaay, is leading his life like dogs and hogs, not leading a human life, isn't it? You should understand. Huh? Kukur sukor. So Mahajanas have sung this thing. They are our friends. Sruhuda, Krishna says, Sruhudam Sarvabhutanam. Krishna says, I am yours. Well, you sing friend. So he gave fast shastra. Do you understand? Tad vijnanartham sagurunga bhavi gachet. Samitmani srutam. Brahmanishtam. Do you understand? You follow? Upanishad says. Tad vidhi pranipatena pariprasnena sevaya. Upadekyanti te jnana jnanino. Tattvadarshino. You follow? One who is intelligent, he must understand what is the purpose. This is the purpose, to get Krishna. To get Krishna Bhakti, to understand Krishna in Tattva, what to do? Must approach. So, Gurunga Bhavigatsa Samitmani. You understand? Upaharasti. You understand? Must approach such Guru, who is Brahmanishta, Sutriyam Brahmanishtam, who comes in hearing process, disciplic succession, who is fixed in Parabrahma, Supreme Brahma, fixed in Krishna. One must approach. That sadhus, gurus are here. They have come. Krishna first gave Shastra. In Shastra he says this thing, and it should be understood in Tattva. That Tattva gurus are there. One should approach. Shastra Guru, Atma Rupi, Apna ke Janan. Krishna or Prabhupada, Jiver Hoigan. This is the process. Shastra, Guru. Krishna says, through Shastra, through Guru, Sadhu, Vaishnava Guru. Then the conditioned soul can understand Krishna is my, what do you say, Trata? Krishna, Prabhu, Trata. Krishna is my Lord, Master, eternal Master, and Deliverer. Then he can understand. Otherwise, a conditioned soul cannot understand. He has forgotten. Then, Shastra, Guru. Then, Atma. Krishna speaks through Shastra, through Guru, and in the Paramatma, in the heart always speaks to him. And you should ask in this way. Then a conditioned soul can understand. Krishna mara Prabhu Trata. Krishna is my master, Prabhu, my dear Lord, Lord of my heart, Prananath, deliverer. Otherwise, a conditioned soul cannot understand this thing. One must approach. Tadvidhi pranipatena pariprasnena sevaya upadekyanti te jnanam jnanina tattvadarshana. This is the process. Pranipata pariprasna seva. This is compulsory. Ebhavigatset. You understand? Upanishad Bhaswaka says. Tadvigyapana gurung ebhavigatset samitmani sutriyam brahmanishtam. He must go. He must approach. It's not optional. It's compulsory. One is serious. One is very serious. To understand this thing, what is the purpose of my life, human being? He must approach such a guru who is Brahmanista, is Sutriya, who knows Krishna in Tattva, who has gotten Krishna, who has bound up Krishna in his heart in the rope of love. You understand? Must approach one who can give me Krishna. Bhakti, eating, sleeping, defending, and mating. Then you'll be entangled with karma bandhana, bondage of karma. You understand? And next life will be gotten according to your prarabdha karma, previous work, activities. Isn't it? Therefore, we say 84 lakhs of species of life, everybody gets according to his prarabdha karma. Jagyarthat karmana anyatra lokayam karma bandhana. Gita said. But if you will work for Jagya Purush, the enjoyer of Jagya, Lord Vishnu or Krishna, then there is no question of reaction, karmic reaction, no karma bandhana, no bondage of karma. You understand? Otherwise there is bondage. As you sow, so will reap. Isn't it? Karmanurupa dhanma. Accordingly you will get the birth. At the time of death, the human being thinks, he gets the body. Bharata Maharaj thought of the deer. He got deer's body, isn't it? Janjamba pisvam bhavatyate kalebaram tamto eveti kunteya. So that's the bhava bhavita, isn't it? In time of quitting body, the thought comes to you. Accordingly you will get the birth, body. You understand? But aim of human life is to think of Krishna. Mang eva smanukta kalebaram jo prayati samadbhava jati nastatra samsaya. The time of quitting this body is, if someone thinks me, he will come to me. He will never come down here to this material world, no rebirth, no material body. There's no doubt in it. Ante Narayana Smriti. Janmalabha Parampurusang, Ante Narayana. That is the success of a human birth. If you can think of Lord Narayana Krishna at the time of quitting body, then this is to be considered that you have achieved success in your life, perfection in your life. That is, the result will come out there. Whole life is your examination test. You are appearing test, facing test and examination. Result will come out at the time of quitting body. If you can think of Narayana or Krishna, then he has passed this test. He has come out successful. Ante Narayana, Janmalava Parapunsang Ante Narayana Smriti. Do you understand? Otherwise, you cannot think of. You have not developed love for Krishna. You have not developed attachment for Krishna. You have not put Krishna in the platform of love. Throughout your whole life, you are developed attachment to this body and bodily relationships. Your wife, children, son and daughter, etc. You have put them in the platform of love, not Krishna. Then that thought will come up automatically. Then you'll go to hell named Andha Tamasi. This is the consequence. Accordingly, result will come out and the abode of Jamraj, in the abode of Jamraj court, judgment will come out. Jamraj will give the verdict. Yes, she will get the birth of a hog. He will get the birth of a dog. He will get the birth of a worm in the stone. That's verdict will come out. Huh? Isn't it? Yes. One becomes beast, one becomes bird, one becomes worm, one becomes insect, one becomes tree, creeper. How? According to his previous birth. Do you understand? Yes, Jamraj gives the verdict. It's Jamraj in his court. Many, many examples are there. There was a famous king in Chandravansa, Mun dynasty. Do you understand? Chandravansa? It's Nahusha, King Nahusha. Do you understand? He had performed many special activities. So he became Indra in the heavenly planet. Do you understand? As a result of his previous auspicious activity, Punya Karma, he became Indra. Do you understand? So when he became Indra, he became very puffed up. Now I'm Indra. Then did many sinful activities, abominable activities. Do you understand? Those karma. Do you understand? Committed many sinful activities, committed many aparadhas, Vishnu aparadh, Shiva aparadh, Dham aparadh. Do you understand? So many aparadhas. So as a result, Nahusa, who was king of heaven, became snake. You follow? The famous king was there, Satadhanu, and he kept friendship with a Brahman, but he's a Pasonda. He was a Pasonda. Do you follow my language? Pasandi. What do you say? Offender. Great offender. He keeps friendship with him. As a result of that, after death, he got dog's body. Kukurju. Born as a dog. Do you understand? And there is also there. Once the king of heaven, Indra, was cursed by his guru, Brahaspati. Then he was born as a 2-liter hog. Isn't it? Yes. He was king. Indra, heavenly king now. Hog. Because according to the activity, your karma. And 2 brothers, Kubera, 2 sons of Kubera, Nala Kubera, Manigriva, they are born as 2 trees, Arjuna trees. Isn't it by the cause of Narada Muni? Because they were doing such activity. Isn't it? And King Bharat was born as a deer. He developed attachment to the deer instead of Krishna. He gave up his whole kingdom, everything, empire, stayed in the hermitage of Pulaha Pulastya, did some bhajan. But towards the end of life, he developed attachment to a deer. At the time of death, he thought of deer and he was born as a deer. Do you understand? Accordingly. And one episode is there in Purana. A Brahman was there who was very proficient in Veda, Vedic knowledge acquired. Do you understand? Proficient. But Brahman is very greedy Brahman. He was a greedy. Do you understand? Generally, Kali Yuga Brahmanas are very greedy. So, some food were offered, very nice food, were prepared and offered to the ghosts. Do you understand? Some person had prepared very nice palatable dishes and he had offered it for the ghosts. And so he had just kept it on the roadside. We keep it there in the roadside for ghosts. Let ghosts come and eat it. The greedy Brahman was going and some of his friends were going. They saw very nice palatable food. They ate it. And he also told his friends, please eat, very nice. Rasgulla is there, sweet paramana is there, nice. Ah, you understand? Fried chicken is there. So he ate and made our friends eat it. Do you understand? After a few days, they all died. Do you understand? Then they were brought to the court of Jamaraj. Jamaraj gave judgment. Do you understand? What bath they gave? Jamaraj said, Bhuta Joni. Do you understand? They will be born in the species of ghosts because they have eaten the food offered to the ghosts. So this is the Jamaraj verdict. Do you follow? Then that Vedagya Brahman who knows Veda, he says, why? Why will you be born as ghosts? The Dharmaraj said, you had gotten really achieved human birth, but you have not done Hari Bhajan. Do you understand? You have not done Hari Bhajan. Do you follow? Dharma Betikram. What is dharma? Huh? So the dharma of the soul you have not done. Dharma of the soul is to do Hari Bhajan. You have not done so. Huh? You have developed the bodily consciousness of life, huh? And you have eaten the food offered to God. So you will get this bath. You along with all your friends. Jamaraj verdict. Yes. Then they repented. Hmm. Then they paid obeisances at the lotus feet of Jamaraj and said, please now tell us how can we get out of this, get deliverance, be delivered from it. Mukti rupa hai bolo. Ah, do you follow this? Ah, mukti rupa hai. Ah, please tell us how we should be delivered out of this birth. What is mukti? Do you follow? Liberation. I will be liberated from it. Dharmaraj is Maharaja. He knows everything. Yes. He said, this is already sanctioned for you, allotted. You all will be born as ghosts in a desert. You'll stay in a desert. Do you understand? If sometime a Vaishnava will go there, who is very, very merciful, Vaishnava sadhu, would go there and he will become thirsty. Definitely, no water, he will become thirsty. So if you serve him, that Vaishnava, if you serve that Vaishnava, and get his blessings, then you will be delivered from this ghost, Bhuta Joni. Otherwise, no way of deliverance. You follow? Huh? The ones who serve the Vaishnavas, this Kulia Grambasi, villagers of Kulia, asked once Mahaprabhu in Puri, when Mahaprabhu was there, taking a sannyas. They used to come there during this rainy season, 4 months they stay. Then after that, they go back. You understand? They asked, what is our duty? Please instruct us. Mahaprabhu. Mahaprabhu say, Vaishnava sevana, Krishna pujana, nirantara kara, Krishna naam sankirtan. This is your duty. You grihasthas, you are grihasthas, villagers, you should serve Vaishnava sadhu. Thereby Krishna will be pleased and worshipped. Do you understand? And always chant the holy name, Hare Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram. You understand? This is your duty. Because this is the dharma of the soul. And you have gotten the really achieved human birth. This is the very easy process how to get Paramartha. Do you follow me? Paramartha. Krishna Bhakti. And to get Krishna. That is instruction. So, getting such human, really achieved human birth, if someone doesn't do so, then as you sow, so you will reap. This law is applicable. So many conditioned souls, you see. captured by Maya, completely forgotten, developed the bodily conception of life, thinking body, the self, engaged in all activities, sense gratificatory activities, that is pap, sinful activities. Do you understand? Huh? Which is not jagya karma, that is pap. Do you follow? That is pap. Which is forbidden in Veda is pap. Do you understand? Is pap. Sinful activities, forbidden in Veda. And there are atonement, process of atonement to relieve of this consequence of pap, reaction of pap, isn't it? In Vedas, some praschit vyavastha. Do you understand? Atonement. Do you understand? So many types of atonements are there. So it is not very difficult to relieve of this sinful reactions. It's not very difficult. If someone will attain namabha stage, he gets liberation. His sinful reactions, prarabdha karma is destroyed. Huh? It's not very difficult, see? Do you understand? It's not very difficult. Huh? Ajamila, such a great sinful person. Huh? He achieved namavaste, just calling the name of his son Narayana, his Lord's name. Huh? All his sinful reactions destroyed. He got liberation. This is not very great thing. Huh? To destroy the sinful reactions, so see, huh? It's like dhuli lepa. Sins are like dhuli lepa, like the dust is smeared throughout the body. Then you go to river, take bath, cleanse, then it's all cleansed. Huh? Huh? It's not great thing. Dhuli lepa. They follow my language. Huh? The coat of dust only. And so many types of atonements, process of atonement there. That's why you'll be cleaned of this coat of dust, dhule, pap. And best way, if you are engaged in Nam Bhajan, huh? Eka Krishna Nam Kare Sarva Papo Khya. One Krishna name, one name of Krishna will destroy so many sinful activities that a sinful person cannot commit such sins. Such is there. That means if you thus attain Namava state, all your sin reactions destroyed. It's like a coat of dust, dhulile. But aparad, there's another thing, aparad. Do you follow? Aparad, offense. This is Vajralepa. This is the coat of thunderbolt. It cannot be washed away. No. Do you follow my language? Dhulilepa, Vajralepa. Huh? Coat of dust and coat of thunderbolt. Follow my language. Huh? Aparad. Consciously, unconsciously, all are committing aparadhas. Isn't it? Yes, this is Vajralek. It's coat of thunderbolt. It cannot be washed away. Huh? Many types of aparadhas there. Nama aparadhas, dham aparadhas, seva aparadhas. Isn't it? Huh? Nama aparadh, dham aparadh, seva aparadh, Vaishnava aparadh. So many types of aparadhas are there. Especially this Vaishnava aparadh, sadhuninda. Do you understand? Great aparadh. Do you understand? Huh? Very great and severe aparadh. If such aparadh is there, Krishna prema will never generate in your heart. Though you have gotten human birth. Goal is to get Krishna prema, paramartha. But if such aparadhas are there, it's especially Vaishnava aparadh, do you understand? Sadhu ninda, Vaishnava aparadh. Krishna prema will never generate in your heart. Do you follow? Huh? How can one be relieved of this aparadh? Huh? Bolo. Yes. The aparad committed at the lotus feet of a certain Vaishnava. Only he can excuse, nobody can excuse. If a thorn has been speared through the heel, can it get out of the shoulder? No, only you'll get out from the heel. So which it is, doesn't pierce the same way, not the other way. You understand? That is one you should understand. If you have committed some aparad, and a lot of for some Vaishnava, only he can excuse, nobody else can excuse. Otherwise, it's like Vajralep in the coat of a thunderbolt, cannot wash away. You have to suffer for it. Reap the consequence, definitely. Do you understand? Jagdish Pandit, don't commit any Vaishnava aparad. It's like thunderbolt. Do you understand? So, sadhako, they're doing sadhana, sadhana bhakti, bhav bhakti, prem bhakti. First is the sadhana, sadhaka, you have to do sadhana. Huh? So in the beginning stage of your sadhana, you are a conditioned soul, you have developed for many, many lives, you have developed attachment to this body and bodily relationships. Deha, geha, putra, kanya. Home, heart, wife, children. Do you understand? You have developed. Not developed attachment to the lotus feet of Krishna. But anyhow you have come, somehow you have come to this path, bhakti, bhajan patha. Do you understand? So how can you be relieved of this attachment? How can you free from such attachment? Unless you are free from such attachment to the body and body relationship, you cannot do pure bhajan. Then you must definitely commit aparadh. Yes, definitely commit aparadh. Chanting Hare Krishna, thinking of the wife, son, daughter, or body relationship or material things, isn't it? That is namaparad is also. So how can you be free from such aparad? Bolo, nah? You have only taken steps chanting Hare Krishna, but thinking that so strong attachment you have developed. Then how can we relieve of this? Always have this association of pure sadhu Vaishnava. Do you understand? And accept his punishment gladly. His slappings, what do you say? Kanmoda? Pulling ear and slapping. Gladly accept it. Do you understand? Jagadatma, gladly accept. Vaishnava Danda, the punishment of the Vaishnava, that is his mercy. Do you follow? And always remain in such association, always remain. And do bhajan under his guidance, remaining in such association. Then this attachment will be weakened, and you'll develop attachment to lotus of Krishna. That will become stronger and stronger. At last it will be zero, nil. You understand? Natsundas Thakur has sung that song. Visho Chariya Kobe Suddho Vimano. Kobe Ama Heravo Sri Vrindavana. When my mind will be completely purified of this thought of materialistic enjoyments, material thoughts, then I'll be able to see Vrindavan. Otherwise, I cannot see Vrindavan. Do you understand? How and why? How will it be? Only by satsanga, sadhu sangha. Do you follow? Yes. So satsanga, mahatsanga, vimuktir dwara. It opens your door towards Vaikuntha, the spiritual kingdom. Samadvara, Strisangira Sangha. The association with the women and the persons who are too much attached to women, you open a door towards hell. You understand? You are open your door towards hell. Do you understand? So give up on satsanga, do satsanga. That's what instruction is there. The sadhakas, do you follow me? You are sadhakas, beginners who are doing sadhana. Should be very, very cautious and careful. Give up completely of satsanga. Strisanga, stationary women, persons who are too much attached to women. Then your door will be open towards hell. Mm. And you should develop greed for it, for sadhu sangha. Yes, that is the proper utilization of greed. Yes, develop greed for sadhu sangha. How can I get more and more sadhu sangha? Satsanga, and always remain in that sadhu sangha, satsanga, and do bhajan under that sangha association. Huh? You understand? Then your attachment towards this material world, to this body and body relations, is deha geha, will be completely finished. Mm. Then you'll be always in the association of sadhus. Huh? Nice pure name will come out. Maya re koriya jai, chadana na jai. It's not very easy thing to conquer Maya. Maya is so strong, very strong. So many forms Maya comes, you see. You cannot understand such a fool. You understand? Maya koriya jo charan na jai, sadhu guru krupa bina nahi ko upay. Without the krupa of sadhu guru, no other way is there to get out of the clutches of Maya. So strong. You understand? Huh? We have this regulatory principle, illicit sex. Huh? You understand? Illicit sex is Aveda Stri Sangha. One should not do it. And if you develop attachment to your own wife, wedded wife also, that is illicit sex. Not a fact that you will develop. You'll go to other man's wife and enjoy for a dara. Great illicit sex. But your attachment, too much attachment to your wife, thinking herself as the object of enjoyment, that's also illicit sex. She is Krishna's Asi. She should be enjoyed by Krishna, not by yourself. You should understand Dinabandhu. Don't do such illicit sex, Jagadatma. Dinabandhu. Nimai Pandit. Huh? Don't do such illicit sex. Great hindrance in bhajan path. Do follow? No, great hindrance. And this is the cause of your very strong bondage here in this material world. Do you understand? Do you follow? This material world is compared to a dreadful ocean, isn't it? Huh? Very dreadful ocean, materialistic existence. In the ocean, there are very fearful aquatic animals are there. Huh? Sharks are there, crocodiles are there, sharks are there, whales are there, and big, big fishes, those who devour the whales, steaming, they are all there. And then ocean, huh? Very fearful, dreadful, aquatic animals. So in this Bhavasagar, in this materialistic existence, that's compared to this dreadful ocean, who are the sharks, crocodiles, whales, and devourer of whales? No, they are your wife, your son, your daughter, your material relationship, friends, kith and kin. They are devouring you. Well, they are just devout. Don't. Once you cut off that job, no way to get out of it, Jagannath. Follow me. Huh? Don't be cut up with their jaws. Don't be devoured by them. Then all your human life, rarely achieved human birth is spoiled. Spoiled, completely spoiled. Such a fool. Huh? Want to be devoured by the wealth and devourers of wealth. The devouring wealth, steaming leaders. সাধু সঙ্গে কৃষ্ণ নাম এই মাত্র চাই সাধু এ কৃষ্ণ নাম এই মাত্র চাই সংসার নিতে কোন বস্তু নাই সংসার নিতে কোন বস্তু নাই Maharaja have sung like this. Sadhu Sangye Krishna Nama Matradai. This is the only. You develop only one greed. This is the only greed you have to develop. Have Sadhu Sangha and hear Krishna Katha and chant Krishna Nam in the association of Sadhu. Very strong. Hey. That are doing. Ah, very strong weapon to cut off this tight bondage, the tightest bondage, the worldly bondage, to get out of the jaws of the sharks, crocodiles, whales. Do you follow? No other way is there. Then you will achieve the supreme perfection of human birth. Make your life perfect. Then stand Jagadatma. Otherwise you'll spoil. Govinda he, Hari he. Giving so much trouble, hindrance. Huh? And you have developed so much attachment to this body. Is that this Pandit? Huh? Give up this attachment. Only attachment to Lord of Sweet of Krishna. That's how nice it is. Huh? Well, it gives so much trouble. Klesa dasa deha. Only gives klesa. Misery, suffering, pain. Yes. Nothing else.
It seems, Guru Maharaj, that even though we suffer, it's like last night I had a very high fever. I couldn't sleep all night.
Yes.
But instead of thinking about Krishna, I was thinking, how can I get out of this suffering? How can I become happy?
Yeah, how can I become? How can I become happy? How can I enjoy this nasty body?
Relief.
Which is a clump of stool, dead matter only. Nothing else. Rascal you.
Are we like that because we don't know what real happiness is? So we automatically go back to trying enjoying the body and the sufferings there.
Now you know. Now you know what is real happiness. Father says, Shastra says, Vaishnava says. Mahaprabhu came and taught us. They follow me. Yes. Oh, you should be intelligent enough. Why are you becoming fool? Don't become fool. Be intelligent. Understand what is real happiness. Eternal happiness, not temporary. It's eternal. Yes. Oh. Material happiness, fleeting, temporary, Consequence is unlimited misery. Dukkha jona eva the. Unlimited misery. Huh? Now Tesuramati Buddha, who is really Buddha, learned, wise, intelligent, he never run after it. He knows what it is. Huh? Only make effort how to get that paramartha. Only develop, that I say. Develop only. One greed, only greed. How to get sadhu sangha. More and more and more sadhu sangha. Understand? And always have to always remain in that sadhu sangha. Ah, so nice it is. And here Krishna Katha, nectarian sweet. Krishna Katha from the pure lips of sadhu and chant, do bhajan in his sangha. Then that is the perfection of human bhakti. You have Krishna Bhakti, Prem Bhakti, develop Prem Bhakti, get Krishna. Yes. Make a life successful. Yes. This is the only thing needed. Yes. Huh? Yes.
Krishna nam me matra chai.
So start bringing it out for
Krishna nam, sadhu sangha Krishna nam me matra chai.
Sadhu Swami Krishna now. Your name comes out in the association of sadhu. You understand? Asatsange Krishna naam kabhu nai hoy. Huh? Kabhu? Namabhas nama parad hoy. Do you understand? In the association of non-devotee, asat.
Ah.
Do you understand? Krishna nama will never come out. What will come out? Nama parad. Nama parad. Only you'll commit nama parad or sometimes nama bhasa. Most. Not your name. Not your name.
Yeah.